Working out hard every day to be the best I can. I shoot it to the right, shoot it to the left, hunker down low and reach high to the sky. I got my rhythm down pat, so they say. I'm looking like a winner in every way. So when I hear somebody say, what a horse, I know they're talking about me, of course. And I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Yeah, I'm a prime example of a Tennessee walker, a high-stepping, fast-walking Tennessee talker. I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's episode of What Are You Still Advertising for the Bank?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You bank there?
Yeah, I bank there.
Where is that?
That's in Shelbyville.
In Shelbyville.
Yeah.
What bank is it? That's what I'm trying to get out of you.
First Community Bank. That's the only bank it should be.
First Community Bank.
In Shelbyville, that's it.
In Shelbyville. But you live there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How long you been banking with them?
I've been banking with them.
This turned into
over 20 years.
Okay, go ahead and do your deal and we'll get on.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome to where the 5 to 9 more than makes up for the 9 to 5. To where you check your troubles, along with your coat. And days are made, even at 10 at night. Welcome to the best time you've ever had, since the last time you were here. To old friends, new experiences, and forgotten cares. Welcome to where life moves at the speed of you. Welcome to Sam's Town Tunica Hotel and Gambling Hall by Boyd. Welcome to where you want to be.
When asked why I go with light tube, well, the answer is pretty simple. In 1946, a company was formed to provide phone systems and nurse call systems at an affordable price. That company would continue to grow. In 2000, that communication team realized the dot-com bubble would provide power, flexibility, and efficiency to house voice-over internet phone services. So they built their own platform and installed their first voice-over IP system in 2001. While Host My Calls was getting started in 1946, a year later, in 1947, saw the beginning of the Tullahoma Utility Authority. They would start providing electric power to homes and businesses throughout the entire Tullahoma area. In 1977, as more services were needed, the current building was built to provide both power and water to meet the needs as Tullahoma's growth continued. And in 2008, Tullahoma would venture into the world of fiber optics and start providing the strongest internet service in the area at affordable prices. With the history of these two companies providing dependable service, selecting Lighttube for Host My voice, text, and video to run over was an easy choice. Call today, 931-581-4411, and start experiencing great communications.
Folks, this is where you send money to help in the legal fund to combat the new proposed rulemaking that the USDA released here a couple weeks ago. This is tax-deductible donation as fast as a 501c3, and be sure to put legal fund on your memo line, as this guarantees that your money goes exactly where you want it to go.
Welcome back. I do have a few announcements to make. The Spotted Saddle Horse Breeders and Exhibitors Auxiliary Show, that's the ladies, is July the 19th. We will be covering it. Anybody that needs information for that, call Janice Pope at 931-684-7496. Jim Guthrie is the judge, and start time is 6 p.m. That's located at the Hagewood Arena behind the Sheba building.
And that's a heck of a place to have a horse show.
You got that right. We're going to have one there. Heart of Champions is July the 24th. Champions Arena in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Contact Marcy Allison, 931-639-2518. Judge is Lee Boyd. Start time is 5 p.m. And then the 31st, that's a Thursday, we're going to have the Performance Horse Claiming Show. Judge Callaway Dow will do the judging, and start time is 6 o'clock. If you need any information, call Jerry Williams at 931-224-4125, or you can call me at 931-581-4411. Now, before we get started today, I've got a special interview that we're going to play. For everybody to listen, I suggest you pay strict attention to this interview because it's a lot of good information in it. Let's go. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I am here with Jeffrey Howard of The Report. We're going to do a little bit of talking about the claiming show to raise funds for our legal system and for horseplay. And Jeffrey, you and I have talked about this quite a bit. I think the whole idea is based around raising funds without people donating. This way, everybody wins.
Yeah, I think as you presented it to me, I think it's a good idea in terms of everybody gets to participate. You give money, you raise money without us just asking people, will you write us a check to the legal fund? So anything that we can do like that, I think the event last Tuesday was that same way to start off the 4 shows. It's just an opportunity for everybody to participate that may otherwise not.
Well, I know we're looking at requiring every horse to enter the celebration in order to be in it. So if you purchase a horse at this sale on the 31st, it's ready to go to the celebration. Now, my question is, if I sell a horse and say Mr. B buys it for his granddaughter to show, will the celebration allow him to?
If the horse is previously entered, on record as being entered, they'll be able to do that, yes.
All right, now that was a key thing.
So they wouldn't be able post deadline to, but they obviously won't be able to be at this show if they're not already entered in the horse show.
Now, the entry dates are online, I believe, the 13th through the 22nd.
Correct. 22nd is kind of the deadline. Yeah, 22nd. Yep.
Well, what can they expect if, say, they decide on the 25th that they're going to enter it in the celebration and enter it in the sale?
So we'll allow them to be in there on the 22nd deadline. I think there is a late deadline on the 29th.
Right.
And so, but if they're entering our show and your show right there for this purpose to help the legal fund, we have no problem. No different. We do it for the maidens at the International. They don't know by the time that class ends, the deadline has passed. So same deal that we provide the maiden with. Be happy to do that.
Well, that's good. So I'm just hoping a lot of people decide to, hey, like I feel it's a win-win for everybody. And I'm hoping trainers and owners both do. I know I've talked to a few owners that say, hey, I've got 1, 2, or 3, and I've got a couple that I know I'm going to enter one a couple of times at the celebration that I'll probably enter in this sale. But it's I think it'll all go for a good thing, and we're only charging $60 entry fee.
Okay.
Now 30 of that will go to the DQP, so they're only paying $30 entry fee. But there is, if they sell the horse, and I've got it down that within 45 days of the show, that they will pay 5% to the show, which will go for the legal fund and for horseplay. Now here comes the big question. We just filed a suit.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people have asked me different questions about the suit, especially the injunction part. So can you explain to the people?
Sure, I'll be happy to. So we put out a press release about the lawsuit, but I'll just talk about the preliminary injunction because it's seeking the same things that the lawsuit is. So on Thursday, I believe, of last week, we filed for the preliminary injunction. We are the plaintiffs of Tom Gold, Ann Mills, and the celebration. The injunction seeks 3 things. First would be that the USDA, as we all know, adopted a policy, not a rule. I didn't go through rulemaking, that in 2010, that if your horse is turned down the first day of the show, that it is turned down for the entire 11 days. And so we are challenging that and are seeking a preliminary injunction that would force the government to rescind that policy. The second thing is the score rule. I don't think it's a secret to the government, to anyone involved in this. There are issues with the score rule. Their own study said as such. The judge in the rulemaking suit that we brought in North Texas also said that there's an issue with it when they tried to fix it. So I think the government is aware there's an issue with the score rule. We are definitely aware through the years. You've done a lot on your show about the score rule, and if you think about it this way, Jerry, the score rule was changed in both last year and then back to how it was previously this year. So we are challenging the score rule and the ability for there to be a score rule violation under this score rule as part of this. And then also due process, that there would have to be pre-deprivation due process provided to you as a horse owner before the government deprives you of your ability to show your horse. So they can come up with that system, right? A hearing, a system of independent review, whatever it may be. But currently, again, we've already won this in the lawsuit when we challenged the rulemaking, that post-deprivation due process is not sufficient. They have to provide pre-deprivation. That point of deprivation is disqualification at the show. Right. So even though the government is telling show management what to do, it is still the government has to provide you as a horse owner due process before they issue that. So it goes to those 3 points, and I think something that's important, and I know you've been on this point forever, is we're not seeking to get away from oversight or regulation or sound horses, but we do want it to be fair. And we do want it to be the same processes that other breeds are afforded, and the rights that they have, and the types of inspections that they have. So again, this isn't, I hope this isn't spun as they're trying to get away from. No, we're the most regulated horse. That's right. Every single horse is inspected pre-show, will be this year, no matter whether that injunction is granted or not, right? They are inspected by both licensed industry inspectors as well as the opportunity to be inspected by government inspectors behind. And then if you win, you're guaranteed to get inspected coming out. So again, this isn't about eliminating inspection. It's not about trying to get around the rules. It's trying to have fair rules.
Well, if you go back and look, we had no show back because of their incompetence, not ours. Mm-hmm. They couldn't tell one horse if they turned it down now, 5 minutes later pasture. So they come up with no show back. Mm-hmm. Then they say, well, we'll prove her right. We'll give you a second opinion. And then when Baker and Sutherland got into their argument about which one was right, which one was wrong, from that point on, we didn't have no second opinion. So everything they've done, in my opinion, is to cover their incompetence. So by showing, not allowing showbacks, they cost the celebration, they cost the trainer, they cost the owner, they cost everybody except themselves.
Yeah.
With showback now, your entries, I'm hoping celebration entries will be way up, mm-hmm. and people will get to show their horse.
Yeah, I think 100%. I think on that no showback, it is important to point out to people that may be watching that think, well, I mean, if it was out, why is it? No, they would still have to pass inspection. So they're still not allowing a horse to show. It is because of how subjective it is, because of statistics that we've had. And Jerry, I think, the government at times, we have, in my time of dealing with this and the HIO business, we've had leadership at USDA that we can and do want to work with and wants to work with us, and we've had those that don't. And it's a very different thing. And so I think one of the reasons, both for the USDA as well as us, we need a more objective way to determine what is and what is not, so that we don't ride the roller coaster of that. But again, I say, that level of variance, we want to eliminate it for our own DQPs, right, as well as for VMOs. We really just want a fair system. But again, I think the no showback, the act itself, you're only to disqualify a horse that is sores, not one that's gonna be 4 days from now, or one that was 5 days previously. And on that no show back, as we all know, most of our horse shows are different horse shows.
Yeah.
So previously, you could get turned down on Thursday night at Jerry Harris's horse show and show back on Friday night at Jeffrey Howard's horse show, and if they passed you, you got to show.
Right.
So it's really, I mean, we're asking.
It's being ethical and open. I mean,
Right.
and that's it, because we all know that a horse at any time, and we've done this. I had, back several years ago, I had the head DQB at the time, Mitchell Butler. I said, I want you to come check this horse. He checks the horse moves. He said, now what you want me to do? I said, I want you to wait just a minute and check him again. He could have beat that horse with a stick, man, never moved, and the horse never moved from the position he was in.
Right.
But I noticed that every time, the first time that we palpated, he'd always want to move. But if you come right back and palpate, he wouldn't. There wasn't nothing wrong with him. It's just, I guess, a habit
Right.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
And like I said, I think that's what we're after, is just, again, fairness, objective measures, and a little bit of common sense. We've looked at, as you can imagine, through these lawsuits, as well as opportunities to sit down and talk to veterinarian organizations or horse organizations. We've looked at every other inspection process that's out there. No one has if you move one time, you're out. You know, no one does. I mean, there's reviews. You take FEI, we sat down with some of their inspectors, and I mean, they have 3 people have to agree that a horse is out, and not 3 people that are watching each other, right? I mean, and they discuss. It's just, again, I think there's a better system out there. We know there's a better system out there, and that's all we want.
Well, I've always believed, and some people will agree and some won't, that if you really want to know, don't palpate him. Put a 4-ounce action device on him. If he walks off, he's ready to go. If he has trouble, he's out.
Right.
And I don't think any trainer or anybody else, oh, we ain't doing that. I mean, it tells the total story. So it's
Locomotion is a big part of it, and should be. First of all, is a part of inspection, but it's not exactly got the emphasis placed on it. I think that it should, as an equal part to palpation, scar, equipment, all of the things that they look for, right? Locomotion should, but I think in some respects, unless it's bad, it gets no credit, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
And people say that all the time. Locomotion can keep you out of the ring, it can't help you put you in the ring, right? But to your point, what you're saying is a veterinarian or a knowledgeable horseman would say, hey, or locomotion is going to tell you equally as much, if not more, than some of the other tests that we're doing. So again, all part of what we're after as well.
We want honest inspections and straightforward, and I believe if we achieve everything we're after right now, we'll get them.
I believe so.
Now, I'm hoping, and I'm getting back to the sale now,
Okay.
or the claiming show, I'm hoping the trainers will look at what we're trying to do and say, hey, this is a win for everybody involved, let's get involved. And some of these horses that we could sell at the claiming show could very well, they're already in celebration. I told Jerry I'd love to see one of them sell at our sale and go up there and win. I mean,
Yes.
Bob Adcock traded for a load of sawdust, and he's got a world champion out of it. So there it is.
There you go.
I
So
appreciate
good luck
it.
to you on that show, and like I said, celebration and report, we're happy to help in any way.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
good
much.
one.
You got it.
That was a good interview right there.
Well, it was. It explained a lot, and especially the part where they got the injunction, and they talked about the scar rule, and no show back. That's a big thing for the celebration.
Yes,
no
you're
show
right
back.
about that.
Just like I told Jeffrey while we were talking, that a lot of people, when they look at horses, that the number one question that I've been asked was, where can I get a horse where I can get a good ribbon at the celebration? I've never had one ask me, where can I find one that'll win the celebration?
Yes.
They know where to get one that wins the celebration,
that's
come
right.
up with a couple of $100,000 and you'll find one. They're wanting one to where they can just go say, hey, I got a good ribbon.
At this point in time, coming up for the celebration, a lot of people are changing division on horses. You've seen some horses with show padded all year.
Yeah.
Then you'll see them on a park performance shoe.
Yep.
And you'll see some showed in a performance class, and you'll see them in a show pleasure class. Or you'll see some showed in the open training class, and you'll see them in a juvenile class, or
Right.
something like that. So, I mean, it just, everybody now is trying to shift their ways so they can get a good ribbon
Well,
and
that's what
celebration.
it's all
And that's
about.
what you're supposed, that's what it's all about.
Well, I looked at another thing. Some of these horses that we're going to have in the claiming show, they might not sell. You might have one that someone comes and says, hey, Jerry, I can't afford to buy another horse right now, but I'd love to show it to celebration. Would you lease me that horse
Yes, that's
for the
right.
celebration? There's time to do it. From the time we have this sale, a lot of different things can happen. If you go over there and you lease the horse, you got time to have it put in your name for the celebration.
Yes, that's right.
Celebration's already agreed to the part where the late entries, that if you decide after the closing date of the 22nd that you want to enter a horse in this claiming show, they'll let you pay the first cost, not the second,
Yes.
but the first. And to me, that is important. Plus, during our conversation, Jeffrey did say something that I really liked. Whether it'll ever happen or not, I don't know. But if this show is a success this year, and we can raise some good funds for the legal fund, then next year they could have it again, and someone else can put it on. It doesn't matter. Fast can put it on, but they may get the judges involved. Now, if we did that this year, we'd be looking at Chris Bobo, Ross Campbell, Robert Kortner, Brent Ryder, and David Sisk. That they may come out there and just every now and then one of them tie a class. That could, that could turn into a huge fundraiser
Yes.
for the legal. And believe me, with all this stuff going on right now, we've got a lot that we're still going to have to do. It's not over. We just need to keep up. And I talked to one donor the other day that said that he had just given to the legal fund, and that's true. A lot of people, they keep reaching and reaching. To me, this claiming show would be a way that trainers, owners, everybody could get involved in the process of helping the legal fund. At the same time, trainer, who knows, he may get a new client.
That's right. You're a new client. Well, you out there, you get to showing your horse.
That's
Or
it.
whatever, another show to add. And we need some more shows. I mean, it's just,
Well-
we lost a lot of shows, so we need some new shows to come around.
And I'd love to see some of these shows to where they have these during the year, that to where more people can go out and get ribbons. And I'm going to say this, a lot of people may not agree with me, but I honestly feel that if every horse in a class was placed according to what it is doing that night,
Yes.
that their value would go up. And it's not going to hurt. I'm going to use this as an example. Let's just say Justified Honors showed tonight and got beat. How's that going to hurt him? It ain't.
No.
It ain't going to hurt him in the least.
But now I tell you what it will do. Whoever beat him will be ecstatic.
Yeah,
And
they'll go up.
he might not never beat him again in no time in his lifetime.
That's right.
But he can always have that story that he did.
Hey,
beat
I
that
did
horse.
get him. It's like the guy that knocked down Sugar Ray
That's
Leonard.
right.
That was his claim to fame. So what I'm saying is, if we would just open it up and start placing horses down the line to where people, when they leave a horse show, they say, well, I got third tonight. There was 6 in there, so I feel good. I beat
yeah, that's
50% of them. That's what this is all about. But I've heard different tales, and of course, when you watch your Facebook page, you'll say, well, they didn't want to tie this mare down because this mare had never been beat, or they didn't want to tear this stud down because he'd never been beat. So what? Mike Tyson had never been beat until he got knocked cold.
That's right.
So what I'm saying is, any horse can be beat at any time. So give the horses their just due. You'll see the value of all these horses. This $20,000, $15,000, $20,000 horse in the walking horse industry would disappear.
That's right.
I mean, in my opinion, that it really would disappear. Billy Gray used to say, if you want to sell a horse, you got to price him high. People think he's no good.
Oh yeah, you're exactly.
Well,
that's a true statement.
And the price don't make a horse good. The talent's what makes a horse good. I've seen you sell the same horse twice because you knew how to train him. You had his number, and he was good. But you sold him.
Yes.
They moved him. It made the circle and came back to
Yeah.
you, and the same guy come back and bought him again.
Yeah, you're exactly
So
right.
That's what I'm getting at. Place horses where they should be, and we'd be a lot better off. Now I got one that everybody better watch for. I was given a heads up, and I went back and checked this horse out, and we got a little video of him, and his name is I can't pronounce Haute Couture. But now, looks pretty snazzy.
That's a nice horse right there.
He looks pretty snazzy. Tanner does a good job with him too.
Yep.
But I believe Linda Bott's going to be showing him at the celebration this year, and she's doing a good job.
That's a nice horse, real nice horse.
Well, everybody
Linda
needs to,
getting to be a real top rider now. I tell
He
you,
is.
she's doing real good.
you notice he sits more up in the seat than a lot of trainers does too. But I mean, it's a great thing.
Oh yes.
All right, now we're going to look at some victory passes. I like victory passes.
Me too. I like to watch them.
Always make me feel good when I can see a bunch of victory passes. So we're going to go watch Let Freedom Ring. I like the name of that show. Truly do. Right here's Dark Rain and Taylor Walters. One of the top ponies in the industry.
Real good pony. Does it right. I like one with his head up in the air like that, shaking back to you.
Put between them ears, letting her go.
That's right. Taylor does a wonderful job riding that horse. Well, Taylor's a good rider anyway. I mean, she can ride anything.
She's got a good seat.
She does.
I'll tell you what, they told me one time that she was going out to the barn every day working on cantering because she wanted to enter that canter class. I think a lot of anybody that really works.
And this young lady right here, I tell you, we could talk about her all day.
I was talking to her dad, and she could. He said he just doesn't know whether he wants her to do it or not. But she could show 4 times one morning.
Yeah.
4 different horses. But now she's got them all. She's got the flat shot, the ponies, the 11 and under, the show pleasure, and the model.
Yep. She's all around now, girl.
She does it all. She does spotted horses too,
Yeah.
and quarter horses.
She's a horse person.
That's it.
And this horse right here, I'm gonna tell you, this
Showtime. Hey,
he's a good one. That 2-year class will be a top class to watch. And this horse here will be right there at the top, digging with him.
I've learned through the years, when you see Bob Kilgore's name on a horse,
You exactly right,
you
buddy.
got a good one.
He know how to pick them. He's been in the business for a long time, and he picked a bunch of good ones.
I believe he got in 88.
Now that's a good horse right there. Bob got a good eye for a horse. For a good horse.
It's a bad one right there, buddy. Here, I still don't understand how this one wasn't unanimous.
Yeah.
He put on one show.
That horse right there, every time you see that horse, he done that same leg. I mean, you can close your eyes and wake up and open him up, and he's there walking and shaking.
That's the consistency.
And that's the consistency of the horse.
Tell you what, it's a tribute to the trainer too.
Yeah.
He's got that horse ready, and Bolly's a great rider herself, but when she can go in there and consistently keep that up a show, hey, you got a good horse, a good rider, and a good trainer.
The thing with this horse right here, this horse had won state classes, amateur classes, I mean, all different, all around classes. This is another one. Now, Beth, I tell you, she's good for the industry.
Oh, yeah. Zorro Jr. Hey, Beth's a true competitor. I mean, that's just it in a nutshell.
She is.
She is a competitor, and she has instilled that in the twins.
Yes, and she has.
She has through the years. They have picked up the same competitiveness that she shows.
That's another good, consistent walking horse right there.
Yes, I like it. And here's Crypto and Hannah Pulver. This right here won in the open, then turned around and showed in the amateur.
Yes.
That's a good horse right there. I know Andy's tickled with him.
That is a nice horse. Congratulations to the Ricky family. Hannah does a real good job on the pleasure horses.
I'm hoping she brings some of them out to the claiming show. She's bound to have some. A lot of these flat shot people be looking for a good horse.
And that's the thing like this horse right here. We showed him 2 different times, two different riders. One is a trainer, one is an amateur, and that horse never missed a beat right there.
Doing the same gait.
Yep.
Getting her done.
Now this
Mr. True Blue.
This horse here is in that pony class. I like this some of them right here now.
Well, I do. I tell you what, they're going to have to roll the dice on celebration time, though, because they got this one, they got 2 others. Right here, the 4-year-old world grand champion, I believe in 22.
She just like a candle. She just melted right in that saddle right there.
Yeah.
I mean, she just.
Well, she messed with this one quicker than she did Switchblade.
Yeah. That's a nice horse, real nice horse right there.
There he is. Super nice. But she just keeps taking them horses away from her daddy.
Oh, yes.
Right, I Am Big Enough and Maxine Beaver. That's last year's World Grand Champion.
I nicknamed this horse Old Sewing Machine. I mean, he never miss a beat. That he's another one. You close your eyes and open them up, and he's right there walking and shaking the whole time.
Good horse, buddy.
And that will beat you all the time right there.
Yep. That's steady consistency.
That's right.
Once them judges start looking and paying attention, it will beat you like a drum if you don't watch it.
Yep.
What an honor. That's a good horse.
That is.
What Beth got a string of
She
good
got
horses.
she got good string of horses.
All right, Maxine, let's see what you got.
She got a good string of horses. I mean, you look at them horses always in the top 2 every time you look and see them around through. They're right there. I mean, she got some.
They are in the running, there's no doubt about it.
That's right. She got some real nice horses.
And that's what you want. You want a horse that can consistently be in the running.
But you know, Jerry, if you can afford it for your kids, you're going to do it.
Yeah. Here's a Shark Wing. Another good mare.
Oh, yeah. Real good mare. You take them and you take Allie Joe, all of them starting that lead line.
Yep.
And they got good posture and they sit up right on a horse.
Yep, they do. That's important. A lot of people they don't look at it the same way as we do.
Yeah.
All right. That makes a good one.
Oh,
Let
yes.
freedom ring. And that's what we were celebrating too. Oh. Ding dong, ding dong.
That's right.
All right, you're up.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Looking for that perfect horse to suit your wants and needs can be very exhausting and discouraging. But once you find that certain horse, it all changes to joy and excitement. That's why the best place to look for your dream horse is the Equine Performance Horses sales site. We have a lineup of some of the best horses being offered for sale in the equine industry. Whether you're looking for that perfect trail horse, an extreme cowboy mount, or a winning show horse, find the one you desire at Equine Performance Horse sales site. Put a smile on your face, laughter in your heart, and fun in your life by visiting equineperformancehorse.com and find your next mount. To discuss a specific horse, call 931-224-4191 or 931-581-4411.
Hey Tennessee, Ross Chastain here, the guy who likes to smash watermelons on the front stretch at Nashville Superspeedway. But you know what I never smash? Safety rules. Racing's all about control, and the same goes for life on the road. So use your melon and don't mix drinking and driving. It's like trying to race with a busted engine. Be a pit crew hero, and if you've had a few, pass the keys to a sober friend, because we're all racing toward a safer Tennessee, and we want you there at the finish line.
Folks, this is where you send money to help in the legal fund to combat the new proposed rulemaking that the USDA released here a couple weeks ago. This is tax-deductible donation as fast as a 501c3, and be sure to put legal fund on your memo line, as this guarantees that your money goes exactly where you want it to go.
Welcome back. We're going to do some more victory passes. I'm still thrilled about the injunction and all this. I think that's really going to help the celebration.
Oh yeah, I believe so.
Really do. At least I hope it does. We need to pack the stand.
Oh yeah, we need to get that stand
we
packed.
We need full classes. Classes. Let's go to the money tree and see what we can do there.
While we're watching this right here.
Ain't he grand? This young lady may show in 2 equitation classes.
Oh yeah.
One of them's gonna be straight equitation, but then you got the medallion class, which is Virginia Stewart's favorite because it's the canter.
Right. Yeah.
Now this is the class that a lot of people, when they come, they don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because you may see a padded horse in there, and you may see a flat shot. The horse has something to do with it, but the judging is coming from the seat above.
Right, that's right.
On how she presents it, looking between the eyes, the way she holds her hands, everything. And there's I Sang Dixie and Allie Joe Jacob.
That's another good horse right here.
That's a walking mare, buddy.
That is. But what I was saying earlier, Jerry, I think at the celebration the last Saturday night, I think they should cut the TVs off at the barns, and everybody should be up at the stands watching.
I wouldn't be in a barn watching the state class.
Yeah, that's what I'm
going to
saying.
watch that state class because I want to look around.
Yeah.
Camera ain't going to show me everything I want to see. I tell you what, Allie Joe, she's got 2 geldings. Well, now she got a mare for the mare class in 11 and under.
Yeah.
Then she's got her other horse, Kuhan.
But this is a nice horse right here,
Yes,
too.
sir.
I'm going to tell you, that horse there.
He'll be in the running, too.
He done taught him and his brother how to ride.
Yep. Now, he's going to be in the running. You can bet on that.
He's a nice horse. And it takes a lot for a horse. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you can put anybody on his back and he does that lick right there. That's a true nice horse, good horse right there.
Well, I know Ridge took to it mighty quick.
That's what I'm saying.
And here's Scarlett O'Hara. Bibi decided she wanted to try that.
Yeah.
I bet you money she ends up in a Western class before long. What do you think?
I'm gonna say so.
I tell you what, them two girls right there, though, they're special. They truly are. And they make great cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do.
They make real good cookies.
I'm gonna take Mike Davis can pick them.
Oh yeah.
Boy, right there is tough, buddy.
That's a real nice horse right there.
Mighty nice. Tell you what, he does a good job. And what, spotlight on Jose and Bill Calloway. Now, this is what I was talking about. I made a post that this year I do not see a clear-cut, 100% one that I believe just outright going to win it. There's going to be a dogfight there.
Oh yeah,
Celebration.
it will.
And this 4-year-old, don't be surprised if he's not in there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This horse is a good horse, and this horse, every year, this horse get better and better.
Sure
every
does.
time I see him.
He sure does. Bill does a good job.
Yep.
And here's Sideline and Kendra Myers. I love this little horse. Now that to me, country pleasure.
Yeah.
That right there he is. That's a perfect example of a country pleasure.
Good horse. That's right.
I'm wanting to do a video that shows all day pleasure, country pleasure, and
Trail pleasure.
trail pleasure. Each one of them.
Yes.
And show the difference in each one of them and let people look at it. Well, sometimes I don't think our judges know the
That's.
difference.
I don't think so either. And they don't.
Mm-hmm. That would really help if our industry would show horses in the correct division, it would help the whole
yes.
industry. Here's Catwalk, Noah Botch.
This is another nice horse right
Yeah,
here.
it is. Noah does a good job.
Noah does a real
He
good
does.
job,
He does a real good job.
That's a nice mare right there.
Hey, well, we got a lot of nice mares, but when you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at it, Jerry, all the way around, the walking horse industry, we're blessed.
Oh yes.
Because we have a lot of real good horses. Real good.
Yep.
Right there. She finished out the bookends
Oh,
on
yeah.
that weekend. Miss Stone Cash and Linda Botch. That's a nice one right
Oh, it
there,
is a
buddy.
nice one. Real
Good,
nice horse.
Smooth, just smooth as silk. That's what you want. All right, now we was at the Money Tree, right?
Yes.
Now we got to go Woodbury, Tennessee. They had a real good show.
Yes.
I mean, extremely good. Last couple of years they'd been kind of down, but this year they was up, and they had some classes that was just, I mean, dogfight classes. Good horses in them. good solid. Make everybody happy. Let's go to Woodbury, Tennessee. Boy, it's hot up there. Shane Porterfield did the flag horse up there. He was proud of it too. Here's Cole Haan, Allie Joe Jacobs, Lemon Underwinter.
That's what I'm saying. Allie got, if she was a poker player, she'd have a good hand because she got a.
Well, she's gonna have to roll the dice when it comes to the pony division. Now, I mean, it's pretty easy to pick Cole Haan in the gilded and I Sing Dixie in the mare division, but now when it comes to the pony, she's gonna have to make a choice. I'd love to have that choice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right here, cuz my hat goes off to Shane.
My hat do too.
He has
Shane doing a real good job with the horse today. He working himself and
he is
and having fun.
I mean, he's enjoying it. He's doing it with his granddaughters.
Yeah.
And he's just showing his stuff, buddy.
Yep.
And that's it. That cousin Bob's a piece of work.
He's really enjoying it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a family thing. Right here, Switchblade. Now, you know, it took her a little while to. Well, she had to get stronger.
Yeah, but
But now, last 3 outings,
she's doing good.
She's been tough,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah.
I mean tough. Switchblade's been showing what he's made of.
But she got stronger and a lot tougher.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I would say which one I think she'll go with, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait and see.
Yeah.
I'd just like to be able to make that choice.
Oh yeah.
Right here is Joe Pa and Harper Lawrence. Tell you what, last few outings with this young lady on Joe Pa, now she's been getting it done.
She's been doing real good.
That's a heck of a horse.
That's what I'm saying. Shane having fun right there.
Yeah,
got grandkids out there and riding, and Shane's good for the community.
He is.
He purchased a horse the other day just for a young guy that works for him. He never had one, and bought him so he can have a horse to fool with.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's kind of people make up a walking horse, isn't it?
Oh yes.
Right here is Broadway Honors and Megan Hammond for Shamrock Farms, your Show Pleasure Amateur winner. That's another walking machine. Mighty fine. Right here now, I thought Jen DeWin looked good too. She was reserved in that class, but now he's world grand champion, or a world champion. I mean, that's a good horse.
That
right
is
there.
a good horse.
Steady.
Yep.
Got that Show Pleasure gait.
That's right.
Kendra's a super good lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she really is.
I am Mighty Jose.
And here he is. I am Mighty Jose and Charlie Green. Welcome back, buddy. I bet you just been itching for that.
Yeah. That's a good horse right there too.
Gets it done. He's won open, amateur, the whole thing. Shane's won a bunch on him. Got her done.
Oh, yeah.
Got her done. Big time. Big time. Now what we're going to do? Oh, yes. We're going to go to break time.
Yeah.
I blew it. I had this all worked out, Jerry. And CJB said, did it again. Every week he said, one of us messes it up. But I'll let you correct us.
We'll be right back after these messages.
This place, where you grew up, where your memories were made, and where your dreams were born, where your neighbors stop to say hello, and where you're always welcome to stay a while, where your Fridays are spent under the lights, and where Saturdays are made for the water, where you can feel good about a hard day's work and take pride in a job well done, where small business makes a big impact, and home is always a sight for sore eyes, and where the best things in life, well, the best things in life are the little things. Tullahoma Utilities Authority. Power in community.
The Tennessee Walking Horse is rapidly becoming the horse of choice when selecting a great ride for the family. If you're looking for a smooth, easy ride on the trail that will take you through hills and streams or an obstacle course competition, the versatility of the Tennessee Walking Horse will stand out by showing its willingness to learn and its smooth, easy, steady gait through the course. If it's a competitive show horse you're looking for, the Tennessee Walking Horse is the perfect family horse by young and old. Whether it's flat shot or padded performance classes for an amateur adult or youth, a walking horse is the horse of choice. The Tennessee Walking Horse is perfect for every equestrian division. Also remember one simple truth.
If you ride one today, you'll own one tomorrow. That's a fact.
Folks, this is where you send money to help in the legal fund to combat the new proposed rulemaking that the USDA released here a couple weeks ago. This is tax-deductible donation as fast as a 501c3, and be sure to put legal fund on your memo line, as this guarantees that your money goes exactly where you want it to go.
More of What a Horse coming up.
Welcome back. Well, I'll tell you one thing. There's one thing about Corners. They got good fried pies.
Yes.
And they had some pretty nice horses down there.
Yeah, they did.
They had the kicking chicken.
Yes.
You know anything about the kicking chicken?
Yeah, I think I do. I tell you, yes. Them two does a real good job. That little girl, the thing I like about Olivia, she's when she see a person that's out there riding with a suit on, she's gonna say, good luck. And she gonna speak to him now. She's very outspoken now.
Well, she's focused.
Yeah, she's focused.
That's the good part about it, is she's focused. That's what judges need to look at.
Yeah.
How focused are these kids on what they're doing? Because that is important. But now I've noticed her the last time she showed. She does stay focused.
Yep.
And here's Scarlett O'Hara and B.B. Beasley. What did I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy hat.
Yep.
I cheated. I knew that. I knew that was coming. I like that name.
Oh, yeah.
That fits, baby. Scarlett O'Hara.
Nice horse.
Yeah, he is. That's a real nice one.
I am Shogun.
Right here, Shogun. I am Shogun. Vince Pruitt. I tell you what.
Vince does a real good job with the horse. And I'm going to tell you, Vince been around this horse business for a long time.
He's a trainer.
Yes. He's been training these horses for a long time now. And he's what you call a trainer. You got a lot of times people that's maintainers, then you got trainers. And he's a trainer. And Chris and them, they are real good for the industry too. They got a lot of good horses.
Oh, yeah.
But Vince, well deserved right there.
I thought he made that's a couple of good. He made a good show on I'm Rocky.
Yeah.
Right here, 3-year-old. I am my brother's honor.
I tell you what, on Mr. Bob right there. He's a showman. He gonna ride that horse.
Yes,
He's not gonna lollygag around. If he got it in him, he gonna get it out of him.
That's fact. He's gonna get it out of him.
I watched another night this horse show right here, and I was looking. I said, you know, he gonna ride him to the end.
He gonna keep going.
And that's what it takes for a person to ride, an amateur or a trainer. You know, it's just to
well, that
ride
right
the
there
horse.
is a good one.
Yeah.
I can tell you. And right here, I'm here to tell you now. This one came up, Big John Coffee. Look at him.
Yep.
Now, he made a show, buddy, and I mean he made a show.
78 years of greatness, and we're watching the blue ribbon ride for the last class of the night. Entry number 401, Big John Coffee, and Justin Harris for Beth Beasley.
That's a nice horse.
Hey,
Big John Coffee.
last two shows he's made now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That championship this year,
Yeah.
they keep closing the gap. That's a big oval, but whichever one can last the longest, I believe it's going to be the one.
You're exactly right.
Won't be no quit up there, but
No,
you'll either get it done or you go home.
Yep.
I want to remind everybody about the shows coming up. We got the Heart of Champions show, and then we got the Sheba show for the auxiliary. It's on the 19th. Heart of Champions on the 24th, and the Performance Horse Claiming show is on the 31st, which I'm hoping that everybody gets behind it and we come out of there with a lot of funds raised for the legal fund and for horseplay.
You're exactly right.
We need the funds.
We need something different.
We need the funds to fight for our show season.
That's right.
And of course, the horseplay can always stand a little help. We'll see everybody next week with another episode of What a Horse.
Be careful.
Working out hard every day to be the best I can. I shifted to the right, shifted to the left, hunker down low and reach high to the sky. Got my rhythm down pat, so they say. I'm looking like a winner in every way. So when I hear somebody say, what a horse, I know they're talking about me, of course. And I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Yeah, I'm a prime example of a Tennessee walker, a high-stepping, fast-walking Tennessee talker. I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Beef Star Coffee.